Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm the Chess Nerd and today we'll be counting down the top 5 chess books for beginners. This is a huge topic that's somehow not covered yet on YouTube, which is incredible. I'm here for you. I'm gonna give you my personal top 5 that have helped me get out of that beginner bracket. You know, if you're struggling to break 1000 or break 500, these books, if you work on them consistently, can break you out of those numbers. So here we are to start, no BS. Let's go directly into the number 1 is Chess 5334 Problems by László Pólgar. László Pólgar is a Hungarian grandmaster who trained 3 of his daughters, to play chess when they were very young. And they each went on to be grandmasters. That is super rare. And, you know, for them all to be siblings. And today, Judith Pólgar, Susan Pólgar, Sofia Pólgar are all extraordinary chess players. And Judith Pólgar is said to be the best woman chess player of all time. This is his book, okay? These puzzles will take you from A to Z of starting how to figure out easy motifs, easy mating checkmates, how to combine your pieces well, easily around the king, and then it gets harder into more obscure mates and ones, mates and twos, mates and threes, and will challenge you incrementally to become a really good chess player. It's a very big book, so there's a lot to learn here. I would suggest if you pick this up, do 50 puzzles a day because you can go through them really quickly, and it's just keeping up with that consistency. Touch on your chess books at least once a day for maximum improvement. Number 2 I have for you is Silman's complete endgame course. This is an endgame book. I know endgames are boring, but you need to play them. Capablanca, the 3rd world chess champion, once said you need to study the endgame before studying anything in chess. It's the most vital part of the game. By knowing the basic moves of each piece and the basic ideas of how I can get this bishop here in 2 moves, by knowing the raw movements of each piece, you can better play endgames and you can better play middle games and you can better play chess. So pick up this book. It's done by level. It starts at ultimate beginner and it goes from level E player to I think class A player, which is 2200 plus 2500. So this book has all its levels for it. Just start from the bottom, rise to the top, and this book is extraordinary for anybody who aspires to be good in chess. Third, I suggest an opening book, okay? So opening books are really good for you to build a repertoire early into your chess career, right? So building a repertoire with E4, with D4. This book by John Watson, Mastering the Chess Openings, is a 4-part volume series. So it's a lot of books. This book specifically is volume 1. It details on all openings with E4. It's a really, really good book. I've had this book since I was 12 or maybe 11 years old, and it really just helped me break down the theory and made me choose which lines I wanted, because in this book, it lets you choose from a ton of lines of which you can play 4 on E4, let's say C5, the Sicilian. It's just giving you a sample of everything, and it makes you choose your repertoire according to your style. It's really, really good. If you want something a little more simple, I don't have the book here, but I heard great things about it. It's Keep It Simple, E4 or D4. There are 2 volumes there too. Those books actually won awards, so those books are really good for the beginner chess player as well. At number 4, it's How to Build a Repertoire with the Black Pieces. So I bought this book, Mastering the Chess Openings Volume 2 by John Watson as well. The Volume 2 is about D4 openings. So this would be against how I would play against D4, how I use the black pieces to play against D4. And again, this book offers a lot of options of how to play against D4. It's super useful. You can learn the Benoni, you can learn the Nimzo, you can learn the Grunfeld, you can learn D5 systems like the Semislav, the Meran, etc. And that's why I would choose this, so you can taste a little bit of everything and decide for yourself what you like. So this is a solid choice at number 4. And finally, my 5th book is a recap book. So it doesn't have to be this one, it's the idea of this one. This is the Mammoth book of the world's greatest chess games. This is also a pretty thick book because there are 120 games in here. It's to give you a feeling, a taste of how people at higher levels play like. And it's told in such a simple manner. So you follow the games one by one, and they will tell you what was the idea behind this grandmaster's move. And it gets you a feel for the grandmasters, how they play at their level and how deep they calculate. So this book is really nice. It can be any games collection book. It needs to be simple, and it needs to be comprehensible for you to understand, of course. And so that, quickly done, is my top 5 chess books for beginners. I hope you enjoy, I hope you work hard, and I hope that these books help you. With enough consistency and hard work, you can become a very strong player if you take these books seriously. If you only had to pick up 2 though, it's the first 2 that I mentioned. This Silman book is the best ever for endgames. It's the only book you need, in my opinion, for endgames, and this for tactics to get really, really strong and to get that flexibility of just calculating a tactic and seeing if it works or not during the game. That's an advantage that you always want on your opponent, on your friend, on your parent, on your neighbor, and that can make you win some games, can make you impress people. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm the Chess Nerd, and see you soon.